Remember that time when I slept with a married man? I didn't know he was married.
Well, that's happened to all of us a couple of times. Well, that's happened to all of us a couple of times.
Okay.
Because sometimes men can be liars.
Men are the biggest liars. And I didn't know he was married until he flew me and us to his place in Las Vegas. And I said, who is this woman on your wall? And he goes, oh, my wife. I go,
oh, like
I'm
the
sorry,
baseball
what?
player that I made you come with me to Newport to visit. And Chloe's like, hey, just so you know, I was
talking to the microphone, Malika.
Sorry, Chloe's like, just so you know, I just walked to the bathroom, and across from the bathroom is like
family photos.
A family photos and a woman and this, that, and the other. And I go, what?
Men
and she goes,
ain't shit.
like, literally, I'm like, Chloe, I'm going to go on a date with this guy. And she's like, oh, okay. And I'm like,
This is like before Google was it?
Well, okay, and
yes. She's going,
Sensational.
Yo, imagine marrying a woman who brags about sleeping with married men. Not once, not twice, but a couple of times. See, I always tell you guys, man, if a bird is on a podcast discussing her relationship, she's who she is, bro. Birds ain't got no shame. They just don't know better. And imagine marrying a woman who hangs with well-known birds, the Kardashians. The thing about the Kardashians is this. They were able to build an empire off of finessing black athletes, rappers, and singers. They ain't got no talent, but they know how to spot a sucker, and they understand how the game works. It's like, okay, I gotta drain his energy. Think about it, right? The whole Kardashian brand was built from Ray J. Ray J is the one who made them successful, but for some strange reason, they became more successful than Ray J. Look at all the men that they ran through. The Reggie Bush, Kanye West, Lamar Odom. Look, man, the list goes on. So then you got these little birds who want to be down with the crew, who want to be down with the Kardashians. And even they were able to find some suckers. So this guy decided to marry Khloe Kardashian best friend, Khadijah. And like I always tell you guys, bro, regardless of what, regardless of who you are, a bird always makes her way back to the streets.
Khloe Kardashian's bestie, Khadijah Haqq, has announced her split from husband Bobby McCray. The former Dash Dolls star is the identical twin sister of Malika Haqq, also known for being close to Khloe. On Instagram, Khadijah wrote, after 13 years of marriage, 16 years together, and 4 incredible children, I have come to the intensely difficult conclusion that while Bobby and I have a great deal of love for one another, it's best we move forward separately. She shared that the decision did not come lightly, but she wanted to move forward with honesty and begin the journey of co-parenting.
Bobby McCray files for divorce from Khadijah Haqq, is requesting spousal support from Khadijah. This entire situation is also crazy. Let's get into the details. Bobby McCray has officially filed for divorce from Khadijah Haqq. According to TMZ, court documents stated that Bobby lists the date of separation as July 7, 2023, and cites irreconcilable differences as the reason for the split. Now, apparently Khadijah announced their separation back in August, which I had no clue about. Now, Khadijah and Bobby started dating back in 2010 and have 3 children together. Now, he is requesting that they share joint legal and physical custody, and he is requesting spousal support from Khadijah. Now, in addition to that, he also wants to terminate the court's ability to grant her spousal support.
Man, shouts to this brother for trying to put up a fight. I'm not mad at him for trying to get spousal support and refusing to pay her spousal support, because y'all already know all she's going to be doing with that money is using it to go smash somebody's husband. So he's like, I'm going to put a block to that, because he understands the type of woman that he got. Let's be real. This chick, I'm pretty sure she's probably living above her means. She's probably a bit delusional, because you got to understand, bro. Women like this will try to keep up with the Jones. She's hanging with the Kardashians. So guess what? She's going to try her best to keep up with the Kardashians.
And we were like, okay, let's go hang out later. And we hung out later. And then I remember meeting Khadijah, and I was like, there's 2 of them. And I actually, me and Khadijah and I became super, super close.
Absolutely inseparable.
What do you call it?
Well, because she didn't have time for us. Remember
No,
that?
she was
was
with
still
Andre.
always with her boyfriend.
And that's fine. And we get, especially when you're 15 and 16, whatever.
Yeah.
You get it. And Yes. And I remember Andre lived like 2 blocks away from my house. So we were there all the time. And Khadijah and I were together all the time.
No, she fell in love, and then we fell in love, and then it's like the rest is history.
Yes.
Then you guys became, what did I used to call you guys? I think it was bumper buddies. The way you, when you guys used to like, they both drove Tahoes, and they used to play bumper cars on the real road with their Tahoes. They would.
Now that I'm hearing her say this out loud, I'm like, we would die if our kids did.
You have to understand, being a passenger in either one of your vehicles while you guys are playing bumper cars with your trucks is crazy.
I remember the first time I smoked weed was because Khadijah was like, just try this.
She used to do that to me,
and
too.
I'm like, I don't want to try this. And she's like, just try it.
It's horrible because I tell that story to this day. I was like, the people that you should never smoke weed with are Malika and Chloe.
I had to focus on breathing. I mean, smoking weed and me do not go hand in hand.
Now look, when a man files for divorce, it's bad. A man is not going to just walk away from his family, especially after having 3 kids with a woman. And she was the one who went public and told the world that she's leaving him first, and then he filed for divorce. Obviously, he realized the type of woman that he got. And when you marry a gold digger, her lifestyle doesn't change. She's not going to stop digging for gold. And based on the fact that she hangs with the Kardashians, guess what's going to happen? That bird will be living above her means. So who knows why dude had to walk away from his marriage. But every time a man walks away from a marriage, that's a man who's trying to find peace. So salute to him. But as far as his ex-wife, now she's out here begging after reality hit.
Khadijah Haqq is asking the court for financial support as her divorce from former NFL player Bobby McCray continues. According to court documents, Haqq says she struggled financially since their separation and is requesting spousal support, child support, and help with legal fees, while McCray continues receiving NFL-related benefits.
Khadijah Haqq McCray is on the hunt for child and spousal support 2 years after her split from husband Bobby McCray, and says her Hulu salary from her recent reality show isn't cutting it. The girl's star headed to court in Los Angeles Monday and filed docs obtained by TMZ, requesting her estranged husband help her out with expenses for their 3 kids, Christian, Celine, and Capri, who she says she's been taking care of since their separation. She laid it all out for the court, explaining Bobby rakes in roughly $18,600 per month in disability, annuity, and related Social Security payments following his retirement from the NFL. Plus, she claims he has an NFL 401k valued at over $765,000. Khadijah says her financial situation is not as steady. She says her income is more sporadic, earning $25,000 for each of the 6 episodes she appears in for the new Hulu reality series she's backed by Khloe Kardashian for a total of $150,000. Khadijah says she earned $7,500 from social media consulting for a Below Deck and $25,000 between 2 appearances for Raising Cane's in 2025. But she says she had additional expenses because she provided her own hair and makeup and paid for photography and videography out of pocket. She also says she earned some income from residuals, brand deals, and social media work as well, but claims none of this is sufficient income to pay for household expenses, plus her and her children's expenses without Bobby's help. Khadijah claims Bobby has avoided paying any spousal support and has only coughed up less than $3,000 for expenses since their 2023 split. As a result, she says she's been forced to incur significant debt to make ends meet. She also lays out the lifestyle she and her kids were used to living with Bobby, dining out several times a week, vacations, extracurricular activities, and more, and says she can't pick up the tab due to Bobby's alleged financial absence. She also claims he hasn't made much of an effort to see them in person either. Khadijah wants the court to set child and spousal support amounts based on the financial information provided in her docs, and is asking for Bobby to kick in $100,000 towards legal fees.
This is the sad reality of a bird. A bird gonna forever keep chasing after a man for his money. This man already walked away. He filed for divorce. He do not wish to pay spousal support because obviously he refused to finance his ex-wife flings because she will be smashing another man off your dime. And I'm pretty sure he's aware of the type of woman that she is. So he's like, I ain't trying to do that. So now he's somewhere out there in the world trying to find peace, while this bird is pocket watching, while she's watching every dollar he makes because she wants in. It's like, women like this don't stop. You gotta understand, this chick ain't got no talent, bro. Her talent is being on a reality show telling the world her business, telling the world about her relationships, which is sacred. But that's how she makes her money. See, Shorty is a vintage bird, bro. She and the Kardashians, they've been finessing men since way back when. But this here is the end of the road for a bird. She thought she found a sucker. He walked away from the marriage, and now she is still chasing after him for money. Shit is sad, bro. Shit is sad. This is the same chick who was bragging about sleeping with married men. Now she's desperately out here begging for financial help. It don't pay to be a bird, man. That's just the bottom line. But please leave your thoughts in the comments. It's your boy AyeQ. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm out.
If you haven't yet, go get you some of that merch. Y'all already know. Don't feed the birds. That's what it is. We don't feed the birds over here. So if you rock with your boy, go get you some of that good merch.